Hello guys, this is Alexi with Rock and Roll Tennis Camps, and today I'm going to show you how to develop more versatile ground strokes, as well as show you the framework which you can refer to in detecting your mistakes from the baseline. So it's something I've distilled over my coaching career, and I believe it's very easy and self-intuitive, and you can easily use it to self-navigate when you're playing on your own, because let's be honest, your coach will never be there every time you play, so you have to know how to self-coach and self-detect correctly mistakes that you're making. So here's the little diagram that I have here. Basically it's a pretty self-explanatory. So first one is the spin, the vertical axis, then you have a power is the horizontal one. So that just simply means that the more directly you hit at the ball, so horizontal, that's your power axis. So if you just hit directly in the back of the ball, that's where you get the most power. Okay, and the other extreme of that is vertical axis is your spin. So the more vertically you make your swing, the more spin you will have. So, and the more spin you get, what does it do? It's inevitably going to result in less power. So given that little framework, you can see outlined, the middle one is your rally ball, which roughly will be at 45 degrees, and you have a little, it's almost like exactly 45 degrees if you see some slow frame by frame. So your rally ball is going to be right about there. This is where you're going to mix your power with spin, so you get good clearance and power to get that spin fast through the court. So it'll go spinny and pretty powerful all at the same time. So as you can see in the bottom where I put offense, this is where when you encounter an easier ball, this is where you should step on the gas. So this is why you will flatten it out more, meaning you're not going to lose any energy, because spin essentially is an intentional energy loss. So you will have to put it from the baseline to keep the ball safe. But if you get inside the court and you have a high ball, spin is no longer necessary. So this is why you would hit much flatter, and you're not going to have almost any energy loss. So this is where you get a really flatter, way more aggressive ball. So and the last one is right at the top is a broadly named defense. That just simply means that when you get in trouble, this is where you get put. This is where you would put a bit more spin to make it safer, and just kind of weather the storm and keep yourself in the rally. So basically, this is just a very simple diagram. But when you're doing playing a point, you basically should be able to bounce all the way like through this diagram. And what it comes down to is ultimately it's at all times it's a mixture of power and spin. So when you hit in a rally ball, I roughly just say it's roughly even, and it's going to be about 6 or 7 on your power scale. So it's not going to be your fastest shot. It's going to be safe. 7 is still pretty fast, but it's not reckless. So then you have aggressive shot when it's appropriate time. This is where you step on the gas. This is 10 out of 10. And when you get in trouble, if it's a really low ball and you require to put more spin, as you put more spin, you'll make it go slower. So this is where you're going to go to, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 gear. So, and you basically have to choose the right one at all times. So I'll make another video about how that pertains to detecting your mistakes. So when you play, you will know exactly what to fix. So stay tuned for that. With that being said, go rock the courts.